Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. This video is a kind of a extension of the one I posted last week, and this is just an example or another example of the power of the 38H commander building potential. So on Sunday I was getting ready to play. I thought, I need to go and run my daily double, the red stripe mission for the first win of the day. It wasn't the first game of the day in this tank, but it was the first win of the day. That's the whole thing. Sometimes it's the first game, sometimes it's the second or third or fourth. It just depends. So what I did was I put a ×4 commander booster on there, and I also put on a ×5 free experience booster. You never know. I figured I'm going to rake it in. The odds are that I rake it in on these matches. So that's what I did, trying to rake in the bonus. And I'm going to show you what the results were in just a minute. But first, please leave a like for this video. It would help a lot. Consider subscribing if you would. We have just hit 400 subscribers, which is unbelievable. So thanks to you guys who subscribe to my videos. It's so helpful. I really can't explain how happy that made me. So I got more stuff coming, obviously, but we're going to go and take care of this Panzer 38H. Now, as you know, I make these videos somewhat semi-frequently because that's how powerful this tank is for your guys. You can use the power of the 50% tank bonus for the commanders when you add it to a 3-star commander with rations, and if your commander has a quick learner, that boosts it up to a 100% bonus. So after you get your daily 100% bonus win for your first win, you can keep playing this tank. And every match, it's essentially a 200% tank for commander bonus. And you're going to see that happen right here. I'm going to show you the results of simply 3 games, and it's going to knock your socks off when you look at it if you've never actually seen this stuff before. So we're going to cover this business and get right into it. All right, so let's go to the profile. Go to the log. Now here we have 3 games. Well, actually, correct me on that one. We have 4 games. Awesome, even better. All right. So let's go back to the first Panzer 38H game of the day, shall we? Jackpotto. Wow, this game did not go well. My team got annihilated. So, hey, it happens. You know, that's the problem with Tier 2. You're Tier 2. You're not going to rake it in. But, it's okay. So what happened here, if you'll notice, watch that John Garvey, 111,000. Additional earnings, jackpot. Okay. So what that gold flash means is that I earned, in this case for him, it was a 4th commander skill. And I'm going to show that to you here in just a moment. But it was really, horrible. But, hey, it happens. Don't sweat it. It gets better, trust me. So let's not dwell on this garbage anymore. However, we did get a 4th skill, and I'm going to show it to you and show you what I did and why I did it. So let's go back here. Go back to my John Garvey. Here we go. Commander. John Garvey. 3-star. Butt kicker. Okay. Now I'm just going to review the previous commander skills that I have. There's always someone who doesn't know about commanders, and this will be the first time they're seeing it, so just bear with me for all you experts who already know. So what I did on this guy, he's a 3-star commander, 30% bonus. You see that right there in the skill box. Quick learner is awesome. It gives you a 10% bonus on your skill earning. So the first one was quick learner. Now the reason I do that on this tank is because I did a test way back without a commander, and you can win matches in the 38H without a commander. It's that good of a tank. So you can afford to run anywhere from 3 to 10 matches depending on your luck and depending on your ability to use boosters. Okay. I used individual boosters only until I get the first win, and then I just tough it out and use my guy with his quick learner 10% bonus, the rations for 10% bonus, making the commander 50% and the tank 50%, so it becomes 100% bonus for the games, for every game actually, but also for every game after I take the booster off. It's worth it. I know it's a little tough in the beginning, but trust me, it's worth it. The math backs it up. I watched a video of a guy who did it, and it's really boring. I didn't do that video because it's super boring, and he didn't know that it's visually very boring to watch, but the information is correct, and he comes to the same conclusion that I came to. Now, I'm trained in science and also in teaching math as well, and I know boring when I see it, and I was doing the videos like that, and I'm like, oh my, this sounds terribly boring to me, and I'm interested. So anyway, I keep it exciting and fresh. His video was terrific in the information part. In the entertainment or attention-grabbing part, not so much, because it's not his fault. It's just not good. Anyway, so now this is a Panzer 38H. One of the things it doesn't have is any way to add defensive armor like you would to a normal medium tank, because it plays like a medium tank. So since we don't have that, and since you can win as it is without a reload bonus or an accuracy bonus, I put armor angling. This is to give extra defense. You're going to get hit. This one will reduce the damage of the hits. It's just that simple. I put the skills on here that work all the time. Every time you're shot, it's helping. All right, now let's skip to the next one. The next one I put on here was rapid reloading, because nothing will change the battle faster than faster reloading. It means you're going to do more damage per minute. Just that simple. All right, and the one I just earned that you saw, at this point, I went and added the aim bonus. And I'm going to show you what it does. It adds 10% to your accuracy. At this point, this gun has got a .33 accuracy, which is terrific. Now, it will slightly increase when we add skill number 5. What do you think skill number 5 would be? I will wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you had time to think about it. The next skill I would put on my commander is Born Leader. Now, why would I put Born Leader on there? If you already know, bear with me. Some of these guys don't know this. Born Leader will increase the effectiveness of rapid loading. It will also increase the effectiveness of steady aim, and it will also increase the effectiveness of your vision range. As you can see right now, it is 386, which is very good for a tier 2, but it gets better. So that explains why I have these equipments that I have on here. The Panzer 38H is slow, brother. So I got speed, and it's still slow. But hey, this is the best it can go. That 42 represents a downhill speed. On flat ground, about 30, if you're lucky. I also add enhanced optics to increase the vision, because there's another skill we can add after the Born Leader. If you don't know what that one is, I'll do a 5 countdown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a count up, stupid. That's my fault. Anyway, that skill number 6 for this tank, you're best off with binoculars. A 6% vision increase. And trust me, you'll knock this dude way up, well over 400. So it's a butt kicker when you get the 6th skill. All right, because the Born Leader and you'll see it here, the fan, the Born Leader, and the rations all affect the same 3 skills: reload, aim, and vision, and they stack. And so your vision gets to be quite ridiculous. I believe the number it tops out at is 432 meters. So it's another almost 50 meters beyond what it's doing now, which is fine. It helps as you go down the road there. Okay, so that's what happened. Game 1 was terrible. Whoops. So let's go to Game 2. Maybe it'll be better. Spoiler alert, it was better. That's Game 1. There's Game 2. Game 2, we lost. But, well, I was kind of awesome in that game on my team, just not awesome enough to carry the team. Now, another thing you're going to notice, if you play the 38H to win and score, it's going to cost you silver, and you're going to lose silver like a maniac. That's okay. Play other high silver earning matches in World War II or in Cold War to get that silver back. I'm willing to pay whatever silver it costs me to win games and make more commander experience. That's what this tank is for. It's for commander experience building. Now, remember, this is a loss. Look at that commander experience points. It's over 23,000 points on a loss. That's crazy. Now, that is with a ×4 commander booster attached. It also has a ×5 free experience booster. So, in a loss, 375 free experience is a lot. So, what you can see there is, killed 4 guys, almost 1,600 damage, 150 assist damage. I had a great game, okay? But, team lost. But look at the points I got. 23,000 plus is nasty. Okay? The next game is even better. Oops, spoiler alert. Oh, actually, let's go back here. Let's look at these medals. Cool-headed. Fighter for killing 4 or 5 vehicles. Bruiser for whacking crew members or modules. Fire for effect, doing more damage than your hit points. Duelist, killing 2 guys that have damaged you. And just a 3rd class badge, because it's hard to get mastery badges in the 38H because you got to score like a maniac. Okay, here's game number 3. So far, that's 2 straight losses. Crud. Well, this is commander bonus number 3. This one was a victory jackpot. All right, so this is the best game of the bunch. Well, that's pretty close, actually. Yeah, it's the best commander experience game. So you're watching the yellow bars increase because commander experience booster almost 4,600. Challenges, watch this additional bonus. Additional bonus. Oh, 15,600. Fantastic. So a 28,000 plus commander bonus in experience points off of 3 kills and basically 1,000 damage almost. This is actually not even a great game, just a solid good game. Terrific. Got an arsonist for killing that guy with fire, another fire for effect, another 3rd class. No problems. Now, this game was the most exciting of the bunch. This is on the cliff. This game was an awesome game. And I'm going to show you this game, but if you don't want to watch it, I wanted to show this all in sequence of these 4 games for whatever reason. You can remain and finish watching the video, but if you want the meat of the analysis, this is why it's all together. All the analysis is here together. The game footage will be more exciting and entertaining and less analysis proving the validity of the excellence of the 38H. As you saw, 4 destroyed, over 1,600 damage, which was outstanding. 200 assistance damage was another excellent combo. So the combined total was almost 1,900. I talked to the guy on my team who finished the game off because I was the only guy watching, most likely, the end of the match because I had the most to gain. He was kicking butt and was like, man, I don't know. I think it was 4-1. We'll see in a minute. My recollection is it was 4-1, and he did a fantastic job. We'll talk about that when we actually look at the game. But I contacted him, told him he did an outstanding job, and it was funny. He replied and said, "Hey, he thought he was going to be MVP until he saw my score at the end because he did great." Now, and this is really an important thing. I always tell people to win games, you got to do a lot of damage. Someone's got to do the damage, and someone's got to do the killing. Now, preferably you do both. Now, I did both, but I did the most damage and a really good amount of killing. That dude was the top killer. He killed more than I did, but he didn't do the damage that I did, but that's okay. He took over the match, and you'll see this yourself, and finished. He cleaned house. It was awesome. So I know you're going to enjoy this. It was really terrific. So I'm going to get the footage for you right now. Welcome to the cliff. Okay. Panzer 38H, engage. Over here, I'm going to look for shots of opportunity. You never know who's going to try and make a move down this dirt road. So, there you go. Zippo. Once my robots, there you go, fresh meat. Now that's artillery, that freak. Boom, Duke scores. Unfortunately, I don't have a shot on that artillery. Ah, don't you hoot me, you little jerk. Ha, how's it feel, buddy? It's really a horrible location to put your artillery on F1. You're gonna die. I'm just mentioning that to you as an expert in artillery. Your artillery belongs at like J1, not F1. I'll move in closer to be shorter on the shot. Yeah, well, you're going to be a bigger target. There's one I got. And that other 38H is trying to score himself. That dude right there. I just couldn't see him, so I couldn't get a good hit on him. I carry 100 rounds, and I'm going to shoot 100 rounds if I have to. D1, that guy's toast. Got him. Actually, no, that was the artillery that got him, that freak. I'm getting the Cheney, though. Jackpot. You got to be careful when you're on this road here. If you go too far forward, they'll counter spot you and then do to you what you're doing to them. So you got to be careful. That guy is at Hotel 1, so he's not a problem. Cheney. Ah, that'll drive you insane. Alright, now we got guys moving up into Charlie 6. I've done great. How many guys have I killed? I've already killed 4 guys. Actually, that's all the number of guys that's all I killed is 4. So the rest of what I'm doing here turns out to be damaged trying to get another kill, but I'd never quite get there. But I saw that guy was attacking my artillery, so I came to assist. Now remember, my tag team buddy is the Locust. So what I'm doing here is working on whacking this dude. Boom! Hello, artillery kill. So I saved him and allowed him to get a kill. Now look, here's another jerk. Hago. I am sniping this guy right in his turret. If you're going to sit there and look at me, I'm going to shoot you. Now there's another guy, you see him up on top of there as well, Cruiser. I figure I'm the only guy that can shoot the Cruiser. Someone else can kill the Hago that I was shooting. And my artillery is toast. That's unfortunate. I'm about to be toast myself. As you can see, I'm getting hammered. Ah, that freak. Too many guys, BT7. But notice how I left this guy almost dead. That guy's almost dead. That other guy, I don't know where he was at. Maybe he got killed. Now, LostRanger. Let's watch him. There he is. From Canada, eh? So his job is now, he's got to try and clean house. 3 versus 1. None of them are in good shape. That's the other guy I shot and almost killed. So he whack-a-doodle-doos that guy, which is awesome. You know, it's 50-50. Objectively, we should have shared the MVP. Because what we did was like Batman and Robin. It was so awesome that neither one of us was more outstanding than the other. Each was outstanding in his own right. Luckily, he's caught the guy here at 1 o'clock. This guy needs to die. Now, he's in a weak Locust. So his job is quite difficult. He doesn't have a lot of hit points, but he is fast. And he's got that 37mm, which is a really good gun for a tier 3. And he's kicking this BT2's butt. Now the mistake here is going down after him. He avoids the key mistake, which is the best part. Very smart. Get on the hill, make the dude come up the hill, and expose himself if he wants to stop you from capturing. He can win this by capture if the guy doesn't come up here, or if he comes up here, which is a mistake, he'll just crush him. And that's a robot. Nice. Outstanding kill, man. He played it almost perfect. It was so good. That looks fantastic, doesn't it? Outstanding. A terrific 1-2 punch. So LostRanger, A+, bro. You cashed in the game as good, if not better, than I anticipated. Because I wasn't sure if anybody was going to have that ability. You just never know. Random games. So in random games, you see things like guys blowing it royally. And then you see the opposite of someone coming in And a locust is not exactly the guy you're looking at to make 6 kills. So he's not a 6 killing machine in general. You got to help him out. Or in this case, he helped me out because I set up those kills. I almost got him, but just couldn't do it because I'm a tier 2. It's just tough. But he came in and cleaned clock, which you got to have somebody do, and it's hard because all the pressure is on. And he delivered when the pressure was on. A plus to him. Fantastic job. Okay, so now you got to see the magnificent cleanup job by LostRanger. Absolutely amazing, especially when you consider he did it in a 38H. I'm sorry, I was a 38H. He was in a Locust. Technically a tier 3 tank, but it is not an awesome killing machine. But it was that game. So these are the medals I got. Nothing spectacular. You know, fire for effect, doing more damage than my hit points. Bruiser, killing crew members or modules. High caliber, doing the most damage. Killing 4 or 5 guys in a game, you get a fighter. I did get a first class badge, which is pretty good. I figured the number was probably even higher than that. So that's fine. Let's go see. LostRanger. Essentially my unofficial co-MVP, because neither one of us finishes where we finish without the other. I finish as the technical computer MVP of the game. If he doesn't do what he did, I won't finish as high. Now, I'd finish in the top 3 probably, maybe top 2. I have actually done it as a losing team MVP, but it's very difficult. But it was much better because he got the 6 kills and he got the last 3, which is what separates the men from the boys. That's why he was up there number 2. And like I said, he's the unofficial co-MVP. He was fantastic in that game. Without someone doing what he did, and he was the last man left, we're not here. It's, it would be just another good game. But this elevated from a good to an almost legendary game. And in the, in the annals of Locust, man, it might be legendary. 6 kills is a lot of kills for a Locust. It's just not built to make kills. 37 millimeter gun, and it just doesn't have a lot of hit points. It's so hard to do what he did. That's why I'm saying you got to understand this guy was awesome in the game and super friendly when I talked to him in the messages. So A plus, double thumbs up from LostRanger. He was fantastic. Super, super job. I mean, I did the best I could to do as much damage, and I was just hoping that I was going to get help. And I did. And that was fantastic. So this, like I said, goes to show you these 4 games showed you just how awesome the 38H can be when you're dealing with commander bonus. If you want to build those commanders, this is the way to go. This guy is a butt kicker. And like I said, that was just my daily double, the red stripe. As you'll notice, the red stripe is missing on the 38H because I got the victory. And then I got another victory because I was like, well, I was feeling good. I figured, let me see what happened. Man, what a nail biter that was. So 4 games, the first 4 games, all of them, good and bad, together to show you what I did. Now, there's one more thing. Let's go look at the commander. Now, you see his skill bar. Remember, in game 1, we got the aim skill added, and he had just a little bit of orange after that. So for this 170,000 points of this next skill, number 5, all we have left now is a less than 102,000. It's literally 40% of the skill was done really in Well, I got the skill in the first game, and then I got to this point 40% into the skill after the fourth game. So in 4 games, I got my skill, and I'm now 40% away from the next skill. Now, if I would have used ×4 boosters, which some people like to do, I don't. I like to save them and hoard them, using them, because you're going to get those games where you get losses like the first game I had. So I ended up using 2 boosters. Right? 2 boosters, or was it 3? Did we lose 2 in a row? I don't think so. I don't remember. Yes, I used 3 boosters to get that. So it cost me 3 boosters to get this 68,000. All right. So you can continue, but those ×4 boosters, when you buy them, the cheapest you get those is like $42.50 a game. It's kind of expensive. I don't like using 3 boosters in one game. You know, that's almost a whole long haul card in one game. I like to use those, you know, I like to take care of business the first game and then take them off, and then don't use them again until the next day when the whole system resets. So you do as you wish. If you're in an emergency situation where you need to build commanders like that, hey, that's your business. I'm just telling you how I do it, showing you the techniques so that you can execute this on your own. So realistically, that is it. Like I said, I would add Born Leader, the next one. And the next one after that, Binoculars. Absolute killer. So now I'm going to mention this at the very end because I have to mention this. I don't use throwaway skills like Sixth Sense. It doesn't help me. Just get good and get used to it. Sixth Sense won't really do anything for you. It's throwing a skill away. And believe me, it makes a difference. Later on, as I get close to finishing this commander off, I will remove the Quick Learner skill and replace it with an actual combat skill. But it's quite useful all the way up. Now, eventually, these skills are going to be transferred to another commander. And I'll start this one over again from scratch, because this guy builds them faster than anybody you can do it in the game. It's not special, not, super attractive, but it's awesome. So that covers the commander experience this time for you guys. Maybe this helps you because it has information you haven't seen before. So please leave a like for the video. It would help a lot. Please consider subscribing. That would help a lot as well. Please tell your friends. They might have a chance to like and subscribe because they're going to learn something here that they didn't know that's going to help them for the rest of their game playing. You make good commanders, you're going to have better results. Just that simple. Makes your game a lot easier, I am telling you. Increasing that damage per minute is huge. And any defensive help you can get with camouflage and armor angling, etc., also helps. It makes a difference. Over a course of 100 games, it might make a 1 or 2 game win differential. But it's a real differential, and it helps. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I got more videos to make. Thanks again for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. And remember, LostRanger was awesome in that game. Dude, you were a killer. Thanks for all you did. Because without you, we don't win this game.